We are being asked to look to the stars and count them. This citizen science survey is taking place between Friday the 17th and 24th of February, and your results will help map our view of the stars and measure the impact of light pollution. To tell us more, we welcome Richard Lloyd from the countryside charity CPRE Gloucestershire. Hello, Richard.
Hello, Kate. Hi.
Good to have you on the programme. Tell us a little bit about what is being asked of us. What do you want us to do?
Well, this is all citizen science, and it's an annual event which we're running jointly with the British Astronomical Association's Commission for Dark Skies, and it's all about trying to measure the levels of light pollution across the country, which varies greatly. A truly dark sky and the myriad of stars you can see, and it's an absolutely magical sight. The light pollution sadly means that many people only experience a very limited view of that. And it also, light pollution interrupts the wildlife's natural rhythms, nocturnal species, migratory birds. It's not a good thing at all. And what we're trying to do is see what's going on, whether there's been any improvements year on year. And we're in the middle of a climate crisis and efforts to reduce energy consumption. And what better time to try and do something about unnecessary lighting, because it's wasting people's money apart from anything else. And we can do far better than we have. So that's what it's about, and it's dead easy to do. Would you like me to take you through how to go about it?
Yes, please. I mean, just, for the average person, we might not really know what we're looking at when we...
Indeed. What you've got to do firstly is just to sign up to the star count. Visit CPRE's national website. It's an easy one, cpre.org.uk/star count. And then you'll be sent the full details of how to do this and how to record your results and later to access the findings through an interactive map. So that's all good. And there's even a little activity pack for children. Now, what we want you people to do is firstly, go out in the garden, switch all the lights off and get your eyes accustomed to the dark. And we suggest probably after 7 o'clock at night when it'll be fully black out there. What we want you to do, look south, and you'll be able to pick out quite easily the constellation of Orion. Very, very distinctive. There's 4 stars in the corners, and Orion has got the famous belt, 3 more bright stars in the middle. And what you're being asked to do is count the number of stars you can see with the naked eye. You don't need any special equipment. So what you can see with the naked eye inside the rectangle formed by the 4 stars in the corners. Now, about 2,500 people took part last year, and we want to do much better than that this year. And interestingly, 49% of those people counted fewer than 10 stars in this box, which indicates light pollution, severe light pollution. And only 3% experienced truly dark skies where they would have recorded 30 stars or more, which is all rather sad, really. Now, Gloucestershire isn't that bad on the national scheme of things. We've got some dark sky areas. Northwest Gloucestershire towards the Herefordshire border is one place which is rather good. And the other place is within the Cotswolds AONB, Cotswold National Landscape as it's now called, particularly in the northern part of the area. And it will be great this year if we could get more people to send in records from that part of the world, because there's a little link here. There's a wonderful organization called the International Dark Sky Association. They're based in the United States, Tucson, I think it's called. And a number of areas in the UK have been awarded the status of dark sky status. Bodmin Moor down in Cornwall, parts of the Snowdonia National Park, parts of Northumberland National Park, and a few others. And the Cotswolds National Landscape Board have got long-term aspirations to secure dark sky status for part of the Cotswolds. And it would be great to help with that process of gathering more information at this time.
Well, when you think of Gloucestershire, we are very lucky that we're a huge, very rural
we are.
county,
We've got
aren't
Gloucester
we?
and Cheltenham in the centre.
Yeah.
Which most people, that's all they see. But it's a tremendously rural county still. And so we've got some super dark sky areas, and we could do better to make them even darker, I'm sure.
So you're hoping to get dark sky status for the Cotswolds. Yep. I'm reckoning also, I'm a bit of an ambassador for the Forest of Dean. I reckon the Forest of Dean might be able to get that as well.
It's not the whole area. It's not the whole area at all. But there are certainly a swathe of the Cotswolds where a strong case could be made for dark sky status. And it's great. You get people coming to the dark sky areas, tourism, winter tourism and things like that, and people come and enjoy it all. But it's a spectacular sight. Get into a really, really dark sky area and you can see millions of stars and the planets and nebulae and things. There's a wonderful, the Cotswold Conservation Board put out a little press release about all of this and the star count. And there was a photograph in that of Broadway Tower with the Orion Nebula behind it.
Yes.
That was absolutely spectacular.
Now, can I just...
really summed it all up for me.
Can I interrupt you there, Richard? Because we've actually got that photograph and we've put it on our Twitter feed. Brilliant. So if people want to have a look and they're online, just go to Twitter and find us out. We are at BBC Gloss, and it's Russell Driscombe who has got this photograph. And like you say, it is brilliant. It
is absolutely brilliant. Yeah. It says what this is all about.
Yeah. So let me just reiterate and see if I've got everything right that you want us to do. First of all, we go to cpre.org.uk/star count and we log on there, and then we get all the details about
We'll get all the details.
Then we need to go outside after 7 o'clock, and we need to find Orion in the night sky. If we look south, we'll see Orion, and it's the one with the 3 stars close together that looks like his belt, and he's the one that's got the bow and arrow, isn't he?
He has as well, yes.
And then you want us to count how many stars we can see in the 4 corners of Orion.
Inside the 4 corners, in the rectangle.
In the rectangle, yeah.
Including the belt, the 3 in the belt you can count.
Yeah. Including the 3 in the belt. That's good to know. So that won't take us very long. That's only a 10-minute job. And then we come back inside and we put the details into the CPRE's website, and we
have a nice cup of hot tea, job done.
I'm thinking hot chocolate and marshmallows sitting on the lawn outside. I think it would be really nice to do this.
Now, what we've got to pray for during that week is that we have some clear evenings. Because it wasn't very good last year. It was dismal weather. We want some really cracking clear nights, and we'll see what we can do.
And I imagine that's why you've allocated a whole week to do this. So it's from Friday the 17th through to Friday the 24th of February. And there's just, how many of us actually go outside on an evening and just gaze up at the stars? What a lovely thing to just put in our diary to do. It's like chocolate for your eyes. I'm not sure if Richard agrees with that.
I know, that's brilliant. I like that.
Oh, thanks ever so much, Richard. Take care.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks.